From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Josh Beckett, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Stepping in, Joe DiMaggio, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, left fielder Joe DiMaggio.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gordon fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Next for New York, Willie Randolph. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Lowell is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder Babe Ruth.
Standing in, Babe Ruth, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Lee is there. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Red Ruffin, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Striding in, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Gordon handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first base line? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Settling in now, Gary Sheffield. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Jeter on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Digging in, Mickey Mantle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Mantle on at first. Nobody out. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back safely. Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike one. The 1-1 taken. Strike two.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Pierre has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Now to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Coming to the plate now, Yogi Berra. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Derek Jeter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. The 3-1. And a double steal try here. In the air out to straightaway left. Stanton is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Red Ruffin.
Into the box now, Red Ruffin. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike.
2 strikes.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Yankees 1 and the Marlins nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Gehrig on the move. He's there and records the first down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ramirez Stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
DiMaggio is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So striding forward now, Derek Lee, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now, Mike Lowell. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe DiMaggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Willie Randolph. And this is fouled at the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Babe Ruth.
So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. In now, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Realmuto, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Beckett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Into the box now, Juan Pierre. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of it.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Here's D. Gordon now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air out to center field. Mantle has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Riding in once again, Gary Sheffield. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Beckett over at second. Pierre on at first with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Tough slider down low for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in now, Mickey Mantle. He singled his last time up.
Mickey Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batter.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Gehrig, originally from New York State. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Not your normal put away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Sheffield. 2 gone.
Now batting, captain, Yogi Berra.
Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
First baseman, Derek Lee.
At the plate, Derek Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1-1 now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Ramirez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Derek Jeter.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Red Ruffin.
So here now is the pitcher, Red Ruffin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. That's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The left fielder, number 5, Joe.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Joe DiMaggio. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. At the plate, Mike Lowell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Baseman, Mike Lowell.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Here it is. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And he'll take a look at ball one. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Josh Beckett, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruth over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, center fielder, Juan Pierre.
Up next from Miami, Juan Pierre. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Through 5 innings. 2-1 now, Miami. Ready for another shot now, Willie Randolph. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Digging in, Babe Ruth. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Pierre has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Here's D. Gordon now. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Lifted in the air to center. Mantle patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Standing in, Gary Sheffield. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6th at this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Derek Lee would be next. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Derek Lee will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Alex Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And deep to right center. Pierre is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Yogi Berra.
Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Sheffield ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 3 and the Yankees 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 0 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 0. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 15, Thurman Munson.
Ready now, Mike Lowell.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's a strike. Line drive to center field. Mantle is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, J.T. Realmuto.
Digging in to try it again, J.T. Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Floyd will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Floyd has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll reach first safely.
Center fielder number 9, Juan Pierre.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Juan Pierre. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-0 is the knuckleball taken for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Pierre, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is there. And that ends the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Miami's out in front 4-2. Matt Lindstrom has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Matt Lindstrom.
Stepping in, Thurman Munson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
DiMaggio.
Into the box now, Joe DiMaggio. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Stepping up now, Willie Randolph. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
From the stretch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Marlins lead it 4-2. So striding in, Gary Sheffield will get us started here for Mike.
Gary Sheffield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Al Reynolds is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Al Reynolds.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
First baseman number 25.
Now at the plate, Derek Lee. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ball and a strike. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, and with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Realmuto is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Missed with a slider. Set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Dan Uggla will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Dan Uggla.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pierre. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lee at third, Lowell on second, Uggla at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Looking to leave him loaded. This is hit the other way out toward left field. DiMaggio is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 6-2. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Brandon Looper comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon Looper.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Mantle.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a called strike on the changeup. Looper is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Ready for another chance, Lou Gehrig. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Well, the first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Miami, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Josh Beckett records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.